Days after the Justice Department asked a federal judge to unseal grand jury testimony related to the disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein, Republicans and Democrats have suggested that the move was insufficient and called for the release of more information. US President Donald Trump has been contending with fierce criticism from some of his supporters over his administration's handling of materials related to the sex trafficking investigations of Jeffrey Epstein and his connections to rich and powerful figures on the left as well as right. Mr. Epstein, as you know, died by suicide in 2019 while in federal prison awaiting trial on sex trafficking charges. But for a quick update on what's happening and how things stand on ground zero, we have with us senior journalist and author Spencer Critchley, live from California at the moment. Spencer, always a pleasure to have you on NDTV. Members of Congress, we are given to understand from both parties, say they want to see more files released, while Donald Trump actually encouraged his base to move on. What's exactly happening?
Well, yes, this is just more the fantasyland version of reality that Donald Trump wants his followers to live within. His supporters and he as well have been the ones hyping the Jeffrey Epstein conspiracy theory for many years now. And then all of a sudden, when it looks like his attorney general was actually about to release some information, for some reason, the brakes got thrown on really fast. And of course, the first assumption would be that it's Donald Trump himself who pulled the lever on those brakes. The Democrats, of course, have not been pushing for the release of these files, and they've been criticized for that by the very same people who have been obsessing about Jeffrey Epstein all these years. Possibly, by the way, with good reason. I mean, so far it's a conspiracy theory, but there's plenty of tantalizing evidence there that something fishy has been going on for a very long time. But the Democrats have not been pushing particularly hard. The investigations that have gone on so far have not turned up much solid evidence. Okay. Now, the Democrats are pushing for the release, and many Republicans, as you say, are pushing as well. And it seems entirely reasonable that whatever can be released, redacting names of people who haven't been charged with any crime, for example, should be released.
Indeed. Well, you're right. Trump supporters have been hyping the Epstein conspiracy theory, and then all of a sudden, when information was about to be released, Trump's administration seems to have pushed the brakes like how. We'll see how this plays out. Spencer Critchley, thank you so much for joining us on NDTV and making time for us.
My pleasure.